Good evening and welcome to Fan TV. Well, tonight saw the Phantoms open their league campaign with a 2-1 victory against the Swindon Wildcats. It was a hard-fought game with Swindon battling all the way and Damien King being very unlucky not to pull a shutout, with Swindon scoring with just 1 minute and 38 seconds left on the clock. Now Matt, we were watching that game tonight. There was a lot of action going both ways on that one. How do you feel, from up here, how do you feel it went?
The passing was really accurate. I thought that there was a bit ambitious at times, but that's a good thing, especially at this stage of the season. But overall, the guys are starting to gel together really well, so quite happy with what we're seeing, I think.
Yeah, the teamwork and the way they're gelling together, we've definitely seen a huge improvement on last season. Obviously, we can't make assumptions from that, but it definitely seems, I would say, that the time the guys have spent together over the summer is beginning to pay off now.
Yeah, definitely. Your main line from last year that we were going to for the goals, your Lauco, Carlin and James Ferrara, they put another good performance in tonight. Carlin did get the goal, so well done to him as well. But no, I just think generally, I think the team, the guys did well across the whole team, really.
Yeah, and that's from the interviews with Tom Carlin last week. He did say that if you relaxed and just let it flow, the goals will come. I've got to admit, that does sound a bit dubious when you when you hear it back. But tonight you looked at it. We had Carlon, we had Glower scoring. Last week it was Lauco, Zadins, and Glower. Yeah. So it looks like the goals are being spread around fairly well this year.
Absolutely. Not only that. Last week you had Tom Norton, contributing as well, and again tonight he had a really solid game. So.
Yeah, definitely. You could see him really making Dean Skins work with some of the long-range shots. After the game, Matt caught up with some of the players.
Fan TV, we have Damien King. Damo, nearly a shutout tonight. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm happy with the performance. The boys played well. Defence was solid in front of me all night, so I couldn't ask for any more from them. A bit frustrating with the goal, but the boys battled hard after the last 30 or 1 minute 30 there was left in the game, and we did well to absorb the pressure from there. I know what they're going to be like after they score that goal, and they're going to come hard, but the boys did well to close the game off.
How do you feel after last night's slightly disappointing game? How was that?
Yeah, it's a different game altogether. They're probably well drilled more than anything. They was, I think, 2 games ahead of us. They played Guildford twice as well in pre-season, so there was a little bit more of a jump and a little bit more of an edge. We had a bit of a tough road up there, so things didn't quite click, but we're going to get a chance against them later on in the season anyway. They're a team we can take. So
feeling pretty confident. So how do you feel then with the guys in front of you? Everybody seems to be gelling together fairly nicely.
Oh yeah, it's a massive improvement from last year. We've recruited well. We've got Sladdock and Hurch and Norts on board. We've got Joe Grizz here still, so and Robert Ferrara as well. So we've got 5D guys that are super solid, and that makes my life so much easier. Knowing them guys in front of me, I've got the first shot, they've got the rebound if it comes out. If not, it's gone. It just makes no odds whether the puck comes out or not. So they're doing great, and as long as that keeps up throughout the year, we're going to have a really successful year.
Now, Damo, just looking forward to next weekend. What do you think then with the guys like, obviously with Bracknell you've got like Smith or Massa. How do you feel like with guys like that? And then obviously on Sunday with Sheffield you've got Payet and Bedbury as well. How do you think you'll cope with them?
To be fair, I think we faced probably the top 2 forwards in the league tonight in Nell and Hoog. So I don't think anyone in this league we fear. We've got a great defensive core, and I don't think anyone in this league can really take our defence apart. We showed that from the first game we played. We played against Blaz Emizik and Calder and Jameson, and we beat them no problem. So I don't think we fear anyone right now, and that's probably a good thing as we go forward.
Just fighting words. Damo, thanks very much for giving us an interview.
Thank you.
Luke, hard-working game out there for you tonight, working both ends of the rink as well. How do you feel you did tonight?
Yeah, I think I had a good game. The team in general, we battled hard and we played well in both ends. So yeah, I'm happy with the effort tonight. Yeah.
Now, some quite heavy back checking. Obviously, you got guys from Swindon as well who are just kind of hard to beat. Was it a challenge for you with that?
Yeah, it was really tough. They got some really skilled forwards and big as well. But yeah, we had to start from the finish and start from the start and go to the finish. A lot of tough guys, but we did well.
And you also got an assist as well on Jeff's goal tonight as well, so putting up a few points. How do you think you'll do now moving forward?
I'm hoping that it'll just snowball and I'll get more and more and I can contribute more to the team. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
How does it feel also having your 2 brothers on the team as well with you?
It's great. Yeah, we've always been too old or too young to play 3 together, but this is the first time it's happened, and it's a good feeling. Yeah.
Now, looking forward to next weekend as well. So you got a couple of tougher propositions, perhaps. How do you feel you do against Bracknell and Sheffield?
I think we'll do well. I mean, we're confident at the minute, and they're two good teams. Especially it's tough in Bracknell, but I'm pretty confident we can do well next weekend.
Okay, Luke, thanks for speaking to us. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
Joe Graham, welcome to the back tonight. How do you feel it went for you tonight?
Yeah, it was a good game. Get it in, get it deep, hard. And we took it to him really. Better than last night. Had a hold off. Had a bad game last night, but came out strong tonight.
Now, you mentioned last night. Obviously, a little bit disappointing to come away with nothing from Basingstoke, but they are a tough team. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, they're a tough team. They've got a good goalie and a couple of other guys that are good this year. That's no excuse. You know, you need to take it to them on Saturday as well as a Sunday. And that's something we've got to work on. So I'm sure this week in practice we'll work on stuff. Perhaps that on a Sunday as well as Saturday as well as Sunday.
Fair enough. Now next weekend, obviously you got Bracknell and you got Sheffield. Maybe another couple of tough propositions. How do you feel you'll do against their top forward?
Yeah, well they're the type of teams we're kind of competing with at the minute. So you know, we'll work hard in practice. Every game's a totally different game in this league. You never know if you're going to win or lose. So we just got to go out the same way, work hard. We'll get the job done.
Now you obviously got a couple of new guys lined up alongside this season. How are things gelling with those?
Yeah, good. They're all good guys. We've got a good change room again this year, so yeah, everything's seeming to work well. Just still gelling together, so it's still fresh, still new. But yeah, it's all good.
Joe, thanks very much for speaking to us tonight.
Cheers.